Friends, alumni, and members of our community joining us from all over the world, I'm Tom Evans, president of this great institution. While the year has presented us with challenges and changes, it also provided us the opportunity to develop innovative ways of coming together as we are here today. It has also shown that we are as deeply rooted and as dedicated as ever to our purpose and our mission. For generations, our institution has been shaping students of great promise, forming them in our core values of education, truth, faith, service, and innovation to make positive impacts on the world. Throughout our presentation, you will hear from some phenomenal students about the impact that UIW has made in their lives, their hopes for the future, and how your support empowers them to be the kind of transformational leaders that the world needs now more than ever. Your continued partnership helps ensure that they will be uniquely poised to respond to the needs of a fast-changing world and lift people's lives in the process.
So I was working here as a technician, and we would always have pharmacist interns coming through and from all over Texas, really. And we'd always get UIW students, and they just raved about the program. So I decided to check it out myself, and I went and I scheduled a tour, got to meet the faculty, and I just fell in love, and I knew for certain that's where I wanted to be.
I chose to attend UIW largely in part because my older brother also attended UIW for his undergraduate and graduate studies. Besides my relationship to the school through my brother, I also decided to attend UIW because of my current aspirations to go to pharmacy school.
Actually, when I was at a leadership conference for USA Swimming, I met a friend there, and he was part of the UIW swim team. And I just reached out to the head coach here, and he called me and set up a recruiting trip. And when I came here, I immediately fell in love with how beautiful this campus is and how welcoming all my teammates were. And they set me up with some academic advising appointments while I was here on my trip. And I fell in love with the rehab science program and all the opportunities that it offered and how well it set me up for grad school in the future.
Was unsure I wanted to go, and I of course had visited here, and they really made a big impact on the 5 core values of UIW, and faith is one that really stuck out to me. My name is Imani, and in Swahili that means faith. I was driving in New Orleans visiting some family, and I was praying. I said, God, just give me a sign. And there was literally a sign in a suburb outside of New Orleans that said Incarnate Word Drive. And I just think God literally gave me a sign that it said Incarnate Word Drive.
It had the Catholic foundation that I was looking for in a university. Attending a public school my entire life, I really wanted to go to a private Catholic university. It also had a great engineering program that I was really interested in.
They gave me an opportunity to continue playing basketball. Second, I really love the business curriculum, and I got an academic scholarship to come here. Alongside with that, when I visited, I really love the campus.
It's in the heart of San Antonio. I was born and raised here, and I just love how it's right by downtown. I love the culture.
Anyone you meet, anyone you go to on campus will take time out of their day to give you any tool that you need that'll push you towards success.
The cardinal pride in the family, it's unreal. The small class sizes, I love that I'm not a number and that my professors really know me, and I've been able to develop a relationship with multiple professors, Dr. Edmond, Dr. Driscoll, Dean Scott, and they've really mentored me through my experience in my 4 years here, and just the wisdom that they've given and the life experiences. It's just been a phenomenal experience here.
I enjoy, as an academician, working with students because in the process of teaching, you learn from your students, and both the student and you yourself as a professor, as a teacher, are changed. And part of what is valuable to me at Incarnate Word as a professor is both the formation and the transformation that happens. And that is, I believe, for many of our faculty, the greatest joy of teaching is to see that transformation in your students, but also how it transformed you as a teacher.
I would say that UIW definitely influenced my path. It really directed my trajectory because of the way that we would be able to weave faith into our studies.
We've gone to the border, we've done immunizations, we did Operation Christmas. I don't feel like you can get that everywhere. It's just nice to build those relationships and have the opportunities to go out into the community and really do what we're meant for.
I love giving back to the community. I believe it's something very important, and I try to incorporate that in my classrooms with my students, giving back to people in need.
That's like my whole career path, is to serve others, and that's my goal. Family, like, they're always there to support me and guide me and push me towards success. Innovation, like my whole entire career path, is hopefully trying to design like a scoliosis brace that's more effective. And faith is a really important part of my life, because it's there like in the darkest times, and it's there to make the joyous times even better, and you can always lean on it. And the last one, education, honestly just opens up like the possibilities of the world and introduces me to new ideas and philosophies that I can keep like pushing myself to be a better person in the world.
And my favorite part of the UIW mission actually is cultivating the development of the whole person through lifelong learning. So with being Attorney General, we've been able to address food insecurity on campus with the Cardinal Cupboard, diversity and equity and inclusion efforts, and being a part of that conversation and having those uncomfortable conversations about race, and then international funding.
Right now, I am the Senior Athlete Director for the Central Zone in USA Swimming, and I've been able to host a leadership workshop for about 15 states in the Midwest for all the athletes there. It's just a great opportunity to be able to present and teach things that I've learned at UIW to just a bunch of other athletes younger than me, so they can be successful in their future too.
I volunteer at the San Antonio Children's Hospital. In the summers, I also volunteer with the Houston Rockets youth program. And it really means a lot to me to give back, because when I was growing up, I had a lot of mentors who gave back to me.
In addition to altar serving, I also serve as a peer mentor for the Cardinal Chemistry Scholars Program. Through that, I was able to guide many prospective chemistry or biochemistry students towards their degree plan.
I'm currently student teaching at a high school. I would love to keep doing that. Teaching high schoolers, it's not for everyone, but it is for me.
My ultimate goal is to get certified as a prosthetist and orthotist, and then use my leadership skills and hopefully my business minor degree to open up my own practice one day.
So after UIW, I have accepted a job to go work at Ernst & Young, so I'm really excited about that. Shortly after that, I hope to obtain my MBA and then work in investment banking and private equity.
I came here just a girl with a pretty voice, and I'm leaving here a full teacher and musician, equipped to pass on those skills to other people.
I am fortunate to be graduating debt-free, so scholarships have played a huge role in my life.
I feel like a scholarship shows a lot of belief. Even if someone is struggling to believe in themselves, a scholarship shows that someone else believed in them, which can really go a long way.
My swimming scholarship ultimately allows me to continue my dream of swimming and doing what I love, as well as my academic scholarship made it very affordable to come here as a small Catholic university.
So as an international student, I can really say that if it wasn't because of all the donors and all the financial help available through academic and also fine arts and music scholarships, I would not be here without all that. It would not have been a possibility for me to go to college here without their generosity.
I think it's important for not only legacy, but important as examples that we give back, because all of us have been helped by someone. And so my husband and I and my family believe in giving back. And that's part of service to our community and service to the next generation.
The legacy that I want to leave on UIW is ultimately the idealization that with a strong community behind you and hard work, anything is possible. If you have a dream and you have those two things behind you, you can achieve whatever you want.
I hope that after a couple years, I can pay it forward and help students out the same way that I was helped out.
A legacy of fearlessness. I would love to make sure that all our Cardinals know when you come here, anything's possible.
I think it's important to leave a legacy of faith and education, empowering the youth to pursue their higher education at an institution that really values their success.
Thank you is not even enough. I feel like those two words don't even explain the gratitude I have for those scholarships. And thank you for providing me an opportunity that's invaluable, allowing me an experience that I will never forget, and allowing me to learn so much. And like our mission says, developing the whole person.
Thank you for your kind and generous hearts, because your scholarship has definitely made a direct impact on me, because not only am I gaining the hours that I need to go to grad school, but I'm also gaining crucial experiences and skills that I need to be successful in my post-professional life. So thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to be well-rounded people in the future.
I was provided with an opportunity of a lifetime. I learned a wealth of knowledge, and I'm able to take my experiences here and impact the next community that I'll be going to. And I think creating an opportunity for our students to be able to flourish and take what's here and go make something bigger and make our university proud is just the beginning.
There are so many things that we can do with our gifts and talents, but I think if this one speaks to your passion of transforming young lives to serve humanity, this is a good place to do it.